Me, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, so I feel like to share this game with these youngsters out here are the ones who do not have kids by multiple women. Overrated. This shit is played out, and it ain't what you think. It ain't what you think it is. Okay. I have kids by 5 women. I take responsibility for laying down with them, making baby with them, making babies with them, and all that. I take full responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But 3 of them, I regret even knowing. Paid millions and millions and millions of dollars in child support. You know what I'm saying? And still don't see my kids. Find one woman in high school. Love her, have kids with her, and build your family. Because having kids by multiple women can destroy your life. A bitter baby mama ruins black men just as much as the police, or just as much as anybody. Okay? They won't say that. And of course, women won't say that because it's all we gotta be smarter. Okay? We gotta be smarter. I don't have problems with my kids' mothers unless they done ran out of money. Don't be running around willy-nilly like I was doing and all that. And try to find your relationship and stay in that one, bro, because I'm telling you, you have a life of pain and misery and unnecessary stress, and it ain't nothing you doing. It's the bitterness of another person. If you don't have kids, bro, take your time. Find you one woman, settle down and have kids and do it the right way, because I'm telling you, the quickest way and the fastest way for a demise of a black man, especially a successful black man, is a bitter black woman. Truth hurts.
Former NBA star Steven Jackson has put out a PSA to young black men, warning them about bitter baby mamas. He actually posted the clip on Instagram, I believe, but it ended up on World Star Hip Hop. But I saw the clip on Jay the Black YouTube channel.
Excuse me as I kiss the sky.
Shouts out to Jay the Black for giving me the inspiration to make this video. Now, if you don't know who Steven Jackson is, he retired from the NBA in 2015. He played for the Nets, Pacers, Warriors, Bucks, the Bobcats, the Spurs, the Clippers, and the Hawks. So he gets around, okay? He gets around definitely, all right? He don't just get around with the ladies. Apparently, he's doing it with his career as well. Okay, anyway. Now, you know my channel. It's about single mom life. I just recently became a single mom. I have a 19-year-old who has an amazing father, but I also have a 2-year-old who has a deadbeat dad. He pays child support because it's garnished from his pay, but I'm pretty sure if he had to choose between paying child support or not, he wouldn't. Okay, I did not want him to be on child support. He asked to be on child support. He also asked for a DNA test. So in order to make things smooth, I filed for child support just so we could get a court-ordered DNA test. Of course, the DNA test came back positive, and now he pays $60 a week child support. Sometime last year, he asked me to take him off child support. I was like, no, you know what I mean? He has yet to meet our child. So yeah, that's a whole nother playlist to watch. I have it up there if you want to check it out. So anyway, Steven Jackson, he talks about how he's paid millions and millions in support, but he can't see his kids. That's just crazy to me. That is just not fair. Now, let me get this out the way. There are a lot of bitter women out there who will not allow the fathers of their children to see their children. And these are the very women that you need to take to court. Okay, if you're paying for child support and she's not allowing you visitation for your kids, you need to get you a family law attorney so you can get visitation and see your children. Take advice from Matt Barnes. Matt Barnes did it. He was paying all of this money for his children. They wasn't getting along. What did he do? Go to court and get custody of his kids. Another point this man has made, he said that bitter baby mamas ruin your life more than the police. My thing is, a bitter baby mama will only ruin your life if you allow it. If you allow her to have access to your life in a way that she could put unnecessary stress on you, that's how the situation is going to go. People keep forgetting that the court system also takes the side of fathers. No social worker or judge wants to take custody away from a mother, but they will in the event that the father is the stable parent. Look at Stevie J. Stevie J got custody of his baby with Jocelyn because Jocelyn was not classified as the stable parent. Next, Jada Black said something interesting. He said that there was a movement, basically a community of women exploring their options. They want to level up now.
Listen, there's a lot of bitter females on social media, even in the world today, who are upset because they dated the wrong men for a long time. And when they realized that those men were never going to change, those men were never going to marry them, give them the lifestyle that they wanted, they became very bitter. This is why you see a community full of women on social media who are talking about leveling up, who are talking about how they want to exercise their options because they never thought about exercising their options before, because they were okay with where they were in their mediocre relationships. There are people who would view a Steven Jackson as a Pookie or Ray Ray, whatever. They'll view him as, the type of guy that most women, especially from the hood, would like. Tatted up. Steven Jackson's early years was kind of wild, but he's mellowed out as he's gotten older.
Like the tone of what he was saying made it seem like, these women out here deciding to level up is a bad thing. This guy, Steven Jackson, he's decided to make a change, apparently, because at some point he was a wild child. Think about it. They're out here calling this man a possible Pookie and Ray Ray, and that's exactly what he is. I mean, come on, think about it. I just said he moved around a whole bunch of women. He has 5 baby mamas. All right. He's moved from team to team to team to team. I just named a whole bunch of them. He has felony charges. He has misdemeanors. He has assault charges. He has 2 counts of battery charges. Jay was saying, this guy mellowed out as he's gotten older. So it's okay that he decided to change, but it's not okay for women to level up and want change. As far as I'm concerned, there is nothing wrong with improvement from both parties. This man has smoked weed his entire life and told TMZ that they need to make weed legal. I don't know if you've smoked weed before, but it's the I don't give a fuck drug. It had you sitting somewhere just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Not paying your bills, eating the baby cereal. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, even though this man, Steven Jackson, has done a lot of philanthropic work, he's done a lot of charity, he's been a positive force for a lot of people, we still have to factor in the negative about this man that has made him toxic enough for these women to be upset with him in the way that they are. Now, I'm not excusing women out there who are angry enough to keep their kids away from fathers, because that's some messed up stuff. Like, I'm not the type of woman that's going to sit here and keep my son from his father unless he's doing something detrimental to my son. We have to start factoring in why these mothers are making these choices and what type of betrayal happened amongst them in order for these women to feel this type of way.
I appreciate what Steven Jackson said, because you would like for more melanated men such as Steven Jackson to be able to be honest and say, you know what, I made mistakes. I got 5 baby mamas. Most of them I don't get along with. They only want to deal with me when it comes to money. They don't let me see my kids. And for those women that will say, well, they're not keeping them from seeing his kids. Well, obviously you've never dealt with a woman who has kids by a guy and she's angry with him.
So here we hear Jay Black appreciating Steven Jackson because he was honest. However, he is still not an accountability king. And let me explain why Steven Jackson isn't the accountability king. Because we can't praise and show appreciation to him for speaking the truth when it's what he's supposed to do. You may not have a lot of men out here doing it, but it's something he's supposed to do. That's number 1. Number 2, if he has these baby mamas that are as bad as he claims, he wouldn't allow them around his children. He needs to fight for custody. I just said that this is the exact thing that Matt Barnes did. He felt like the mother of his child wasn't the best. So what did he go do? And he has twin boys, right? So what did he do? He went out there, found him an attorney, fought for his kids, ended up getting custody. It's the same thing with Stevie J. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to stop praising these men who are faux accountability kings when they say, hey, I made a mistake. I slept with all of these women. Now I have 5 baby mamas and I only like 3 of them. But what you forget is, what is he actually doing for his children outside of providing for them financially because the court required him to? And what is he doing about the fact that he cannot see his kids? Is he going to the court and saying this? If you've spent millions and millions of dollars on child support, you are most likely in a position to get custody of your children because you are the one who is financially stable. The court cares about stability. They don't care about your gender. They don't care about the bond that you claim you have with a child. Sometimes they claim that they do, but at the end of the day, it's about money. Who's the stable parent? Who's the one that has the stable home? So I'm not buying the whole "she won't let me see my kids" song and dance. Because if you really believe that the baby mamas that you have are bitter and only using you for money, you would take some of that money that you earn, go out there and get you a decent attorney and fight for custody of your children, or fight for at least visitation rights. Because if they violate the visitation rights, then they are the ones who get in trouble. This type of thing can be fixed, and I need for men to understand that you have rights too as a father. When I first found out I was pregnant with my son, the first bit of advice I gave my son's father was, please do not go out here collecting baby mamas. I was like, I see you starting to act funky and you starting to act different, like you don't want to be a father and you were never like that before, and now you acting like you don't want to be together. Okay, fine. I tried to co-parent with him and it didn't work out. But one of the things I did say to him to his face before our relationship was completely over, or before we decided to discontinue talking to each other altogether, my advice to him was, please do not go out here and get another baby mother, because you can't handle the one baby mama that you got. So go out here and do what you need to do. You know, if you want to go out here and live your life free and act like you don't have any kids and act like you don't have any baby mamas, just pay your child support, you know, and that's it. You know, if that's all you feel like your son need. I tried to get my son and his father in the same place, but his father does not want that apparently. So what I need for a lot of men to start factoring in is not every single baby mama in this world is out here bitter. I saw somebody put in Jay's comment section that who raised their sons and end up introducing them to other single mothers are basically dooming their son. And I keep trying to explain to men, just with Steven Jackson an example, he said he had 5 baby mothers, and out of those 5 baby mothers, he only liked 2. So apparently those 2 ain't really causing him too much grief and too many problems. So apparently it's some single mothers out there who are decent. Now this man had 5 chances to get married. Apparently he got 5 baby mamas. And apparently 2 of them was pretty decent. So why didn't he marry the 2 of them? This man needs to take accountability for all of the mistakes he made and all of the poor choices that he made as a man and continues to make every day, especially with him making such a video. Now, it's going to be women out there who are terrible mothers, bitter baby mamas. They're going to feel some type of way about this video that he put out. I personally didn't. They're going to be dustettes out there who are going to feel some type of way about this dusty man saying something, you know, because he is, whether we want to say it or not, a Pookie, Ray, dust bucket. That's what he is. I mean, listen, it just is what it is. So if you looking across from you and you keep attracting the same type of woman, there's an issue with you. There's no reason in the world why this man should have a negative experience with 3 baby mamas. Not 1, 3. That's a lot of damn baby mamas to be having an issue with. He has to start doing some self-evaluation. There's something going on with him for him to be having an issue with 3 damn baby mamas. Think about this. I got 2 baby daddies. One of my baby daddies, I have known him for 25 years. We didn't have any issues with our 19-year-old. We raised her just fine, co-parented just fine. My son's father has been my baby daddy for 2 years, and we don't talk at all. That's how much I dislike him. I have never met somebody. He is a stone cold snake. When I tell you, I have never in the history of meeting men and being played by them have I ever met a man be as snake-like as my son's father. He is like the worst man I have ever seen. I've never seen anybody act and be deceptive and lie as much as that man does. And you all know, men lie. You know what I'm saying? Men lie. But I never seen anybody be so calculated and cruel and deceptive as far as what they say. I've never seen somebody mastermind and orchestrate destruction in the way that my son's father has. Never. Never. I've never even heard stories of the type of evil my son's father has. Straight up. I know that there are men out there who have women who are just like that. I'm not saying that there aren't any bitter baby mamas in this world. I'm saying that you can't categorize all single mothers and put all single mothers in this one box, just like you can't do all single fathers in this one box. Just because my son's father is a snake doesn't mean that all single fathers are that way. So just because Steven Jackson has an issue, it has 3 bitter baby mamas under his belt, doesn't mean that that's single mothers collectively. You understand? Now, again, we don't know what this man has done. We don't know why these 3 bitter baby mamas are acting the way that they are. You don't know what kind of father he is. And let me just say this. If he's kicking out all of this bread and he still hasn't had custody or visitation or even seen his kids, there is something that he's not doing, because he could easily go to the courts and give visitation and custody, and the court will give it to him if he is financially stable or has morals and values as he claims. So let's not, as men or women, give these single fathers excuses when they claim that their baby mamas are the main sources of their problems. We don't have as much power over you as you all think. If you think that there's nothing that you can do about not seeing your kids, you're wrong, okay? I appreciate y'all watching. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.
Join our fam and get access to free merchandise services, exclusive members only live chats, and videos created just for us. You are loved here. You are relevant and valued. We want to show you appreciation for supporting Soncerae by giving you special benefits and privileges. We respect your time and positive energy. Take your engagement to another level. Tell a relative to tell a friend. Here, it's family over everything. All we ask is trust. Thanks for staying loyal to us. Follow Soncerae on Instagram at @TheRealSoncerae. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.
It's your girl Salsa right here. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Smash that notification bell, alright? Follow me on all of my socials. If you have any video topic suggestions, you can email me at soncerae@gmail.com, okay? Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.